I can't actually believe you're considering this. I admit it's early days, but there are extenuating circumstances.
Please tell me you're not knocked up.
No, it's the visa thing. Kieran needs to be married to stay.
Lily! He's using you!
No, he's not. We want the future together. It's just a practicality.
You are unbelievable. As soon as anyone mentions marriage, your brain flies out of the window. Did you learn anything from George?
Is it impossible to believe that some intelligent, wonderful, straight man may actually want to marry me because he loves me?
No.
Kieran is wonderful. We connect in a very deep way. There is no agenda here, just two people in love trying to make things work. I may have been burned in the past, but I hope to God that I never end up as bitter and cynical as you. I am not hanging out with Mum.
Come on, it'll be fun.
Fun? I am not hanging out with Mum and that creepy bunch of wackos and losers. No thanks.
You know how difficult it's been for Mum to make new friends. Let's show her some support.
Let's show her how to pick some friends more carefully. Everyone is talking about how she's hanging out with those losers. It's embarrassing.
For who? You? Because one of them's having a sex change?
Because they're encouraging Mum to gamble. I don't want them to get her in trouble.
In that case, Steve is a total peeping Tom pervert.
I'm seriously beginning to wonder if Mum has a gambling problem. She must be desperate to hang out with that lot.
I don't believe you two. Mum finally makes some new mates, and all you guys can do is run them down and make her feel stink.
Oh, stop being so dramatic.
She is always there for us, even if she doesn't approve of what we're doing. You marrying George, me being a lesbian, and my pregnancy. If she thinks it will make us happy, then she puts her own feelings aside and she gets behind us. And if we're ever in trouble, I mean, there was your drug addiction and the support she gave you for that. That's what she deserves from us now. But all of us. So I suggest you get over yourselves and you put your glad rags on, because we're going to that party.
Oh, joy, we're just in time for the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Shouldn't someone be playing the time warp?
Ow! We're going to have a good time whether you like it or not.
I don't think this was such a good idea.
It's too late now. She's already seen us.
You all came.
Surprise!
It's a lovely surprise, especially since I thought you two didn't even like my friends.
We're here to support.
I am so glad. You know, I haven't made a lot of friends since Ian died, but these guys, I know they're an odd bunch, but they've been really good to me. It's nice hanging out with them.
Well, let's go join in the fun.
Shall we?
You know, I pop my cork for every man I see, you know.
What a liar. Does everyone know my girls?
Hello, Yvonne's girls.
Here's a drink for you.
Oh, thank you.
And for you.
Oh, thank you. Just a water for me.
There you go.
Thank you.
Just in time. I'd like to propose a toast to Yvonne.
Me? What for?
For putting on this little spread.
It's nothing.
And for being a real friend. Funnily enough, they're hard to come by when you're a trainee. Just like real men. Right, boys? But seriously, thank you, Yvonne. Your friendship means a lot to me. I hope you girls know how lucky you are. To Yvonne.
Go on, Yvonne.
Mum, come on.
Thanks for meeting me, Polly.
Unbelievable. You were there. Why didn't you say something? Craig can't get away with that.
Can we talk about something else?
No. And go, Alice. At least someone stood up to him.
Jay, go me.
Just relax. I can't understand why he took on more casualties. You guys were chocker.
We deal with big casualty intakes all the time.
Then why did he have to spaz out?
All I'm saying is that Craig had every reason to believe that we could handle it. He's one of the best ED consultants around. We're lucky to have him.
Oh, come on. It was fun to shift it up a gear. And Craig's a machine when he gets going.
You're right. It was my fault Craig got angry. No matter how hard I try, I always seem to annoy him.
You just happened to be in the firing line. He was a bit stressed.
A bit. He has been through a lot lately.
We all have. Everyone has personal dramas all the time.
Yeah, but you imagine being a guy and having a heart attack that young. Everyone's fussing around him, telling him he can't do things. He probably feels emasculated. Probably trying to prove himself.
Whatever.
He was under pressure. He mouthed off a bit. There's nothing to do with him feeling less of a man.
Maybe you've got a point there, honey. No woman I know would treat one of her staff in such a demeaning way. No woman would actually even get away with it.
The tribe has spoken.
Well, since I started this little fire, I guess I should be the one to put it out. I'll go and talk to him.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Right, nursemaid and normal person.
Looks fine too.
No, it's cutting in.
I don't do love her.
You say much.
This time.
Not.
Today hasn't been so bad. I've been working hard and keeping out of his way.
Okay, but if he puts one foot out of place, you come straight to me, understand?
Yes, but I'm sure that won't be necessary.
Officially, she should really go to Scotty. What? He is the nurse manager, Maya. Not until tomorrow. In the meantime, it's my responsibility. I.e., if Craig bullies you, tell Maya and she'll nail his grumpy butt.
Come on, guys, don't you think it's a little extreme?
You've changed your tune. Thought you were going to have a word with him yesterday.
Yeah, well, it didn't really work out.
Imagine my surprise.
Give the guy a break. Everybody in this room has stressed out and had a meltdown at some point or another. We all have bad shifts. Doesn't mean you should send a lynch mob after the poor bloke.
I agree. So, in the meantime, we're supposed to grin and bear it like we did with Brenda. Look where that got us. There is nothing wrong with insisting on a bit of respect.
That is such a crock, Maya. Craig is the biggest nurses advocate in this place. He's always supported us. So maybe now we should support him. Show a little patience. Are you sure you...
Told me that homophobic jerk is coming back. Nice of them to let me know that they don't think I can do the job.
We don't actually know that for sure.
Why else would he be here?
Who's here? Scotty. He is so tough. Look, stop taking this so personally, okay?
How else am I supposed to take it?
You're pregnant. Maybe a little less pressure is what you need, not more.
Less pressure. Working with that lesbian hater is supposed to put me under less pressure.
He hates lesbians?
Yes. He's ex-army and don't you know it. Anything that's not by the book, right on time or an inch out of place is pretty much stuffed.
He sounds awful.
Awful. If you think Craig is mean, wait till you meet Scotty. Morning. Welcome back. I have actually been here since 1:30, but I got caught up in triage. Anyway, a couple of things I wanted to run by you. I've had a few issues with orthopedic outliers, and I think a senior nurse from Ortho should come and check on them each morning in case there are any specific problems.
Take a seat, Maya. When's your baby due?
Sorry?
I saw a note in your personnel file about maternity leave.
Yes, but it's a long way off. I'm only 11 weeks at the moment.
So we're stuck with you for a while yet?
Yes.
Well, congratulations anyway. Very good news. Maya, I'll be doing the rosters this afternoon, so if you have any preferences, now's the time to let me know.
Preferences? Well, you'll end up with a headache if you try and please all the nurses. We usually just take what we're given.
Unless there are special circumstances to be taken into account.
Oh.
I'll also make every effort to keep you away from any jobs that are too strenuous, anything that requires heavy lifting.
I don't need any special treatment. There are heaps of nurses who are pregnant or have been, and they've all managed to cope.
Just let me know, eh?
Don't. How weird is this? Scotty has a big problem with lesbians, but not pregnant lesbians.
That's because lesbians who breed are actually using their reproductive organs as God intended, whereas the others are just treating them as an amusement park. Hang on, are you pregnant?
Oh, no, we were talking about this nurse at Central.
Oh, okay. Cancel my baby shower.
Yeah, maybe it's not so much a pregnant thing. Maybe he's just less of a homophobe these days.
True, people do change.
Oh, maybe he's had a gay experience of his own.
Oh, don't let him hear you say that.
Oh, come on, he's not a complete Neanderthal. He wears hair product. Most guys do these days. Craig doesn't. These days, every man is a tiny bit gay.
Hey! Speaking of which, is it true that the PCC has a new clinic manager?
How do you go from gay to the PCC?
I didn't. I went from hair product to Chris Warner to his wife's old job.
Right.
So is Tony definitely not coming back then?
I don't know if anyone knew's been hired. Ask him.
I don't blame Tony for bailing.
Yeah, but taking the child from his father, that's just cruel.
Chris screwed around. What does he expect?
Hey, we don't know for sure he screwed around.
Yeah, it could have been Tony. Chris's brother left at the same time.
Tony is not doing the brother.
And how do you know?
I don't.
That's right. You don't. None of you know anything.
Oh, but you do. Listen.
Look at you lot. Like a pack of vultures squawking around the carcass of Chris and Tony's marriage.
So it is dead then. Told you.
No, I didn't say that.
Well, you did say carcass,
Maya.
which doesn't catch me.
Shush. When you and Jay broke up, did you have a staff room full of colleagues gossiping about it?
Possibly.
Yeah, there were comments.
My point is, Chris is having a hard enough time as it is. Just leave him alone, please.
So you're okay for the same time?